Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports. And of course, a pleasure it is to be with you here live on iRacing's platform for esports broadcasting. Signature Esports here live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. A reminder, on May 10th, we're going to switch over. All of our iRacing broadcasts are going to go to Facebook only, unless it's a gaming where you see me driving. Then we'll be on Facebook and Facebook and Twitch, but YouTube, we will be uploading our videos to YouTube so that way we can gain a different kind of, just a different kind of look there for you. But live here on Signature Esports on Facebook, we've shared it to all the groups, the iRacing leagues, just everything out there. The FILHAV Truck Series, that's the F it, let's have a beer, the four-letter word that I just cannot say. I mean, I can, but I just don't, just kind of one of those things. These folks are out there, they're qualifying. We're going to have a lot of fun. New Hampshire is the track here, and that is going to be the grand scheme of things for everybody here. Hopefully you're out there having a fantastic evening while we're getting ready to go racing here. And man, oh man, points leader DLJ, Dale Leakus Jr. with a 32-point lead over Chris Massey in the Truck Series standings. Right now, DLJ has 2 poles, and it looks like Chris Massey was searching for his first win, but has carried a lot of top 10 finishes to be able to hold himself in the mix. 11 starts. He missed last week, and he had an issue with his VR headset, but we'll go over more points. Miss Wooly, that is the younger of the Woolies out there in the chat. Hello to you as well. Hello to Brian Crocker out there who shared. Kelly Poinier is watching with us out there. Jamie Barnett Walker is watching with us as well. Darla Kirkpatrick, thank you for watching out there with us. And I do appreciate each. Derek Nolan, thank you for watching with us. I appreciate each and every one of you out there doing so. This is absolutely a wonderful track for us here. New Hampshire is going to be hot and heavy. Let these guys finish up qualifying, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll here in just a few seconds. Alrighty, they're getting things ready to, look at that. There's Mr. 98. Maybe who that is. That's Mr. Roberge out there. Let's go over a little bit of the race information here. We've gotten some things ready to rock and roll, so much appreciation to all of you out there into the broadcast channel for the Signature Esports Discord. That's going to be the iRacing Discord that they're on. As they continue to get that going here, here's the race info. 160 laps here at New Hampshire. That's what we're going to run as they start the gridding process here. The full mile track is going to be pretty fun. 105 degree is the track temperature, so hot, hot, hot. And I think it's only going to get hotter, or more hot. Let me grammatically put that correctly. The 79 degree air temperature, not going to help things, but the partly cloudy skies might. 5-mile-an-hour wind, not really going to make that much of a difference here in this long front stretch, long back stretch, and sharp corners for the drivers here. 55% humidity is going to make those tires a little bit tacky for them. Starting grid, it's going to be brought to you by Poinier's Motor Supplies. Go to pointiersmotorsupplies.com and get all your AMSOL parts and distribution, all that fun stuff. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. That's what we're gonna do. It's pretty nice. TJ Bursk is gonna be your pole sitter here. Joe Sanchez is gonna be the outside pole sitter. Some fast drivers in the mix, and they're ready to rock and roll. Joe Smith and Brandon Banks are gonna make up row number 2. We saw Brandon Banks win last week in the series, so Looking forward to seeing what he can do here. Eric Schaefer, the number 22, he's there with the double trouble there to his outside, row number 3. Wesley Strait, Clarence Bonner there in row number 4, new driver for us here. Tony Kivett's going to be in the mix tonight. Todd Kirkwood, we saw him join us last week. He had a phenomenal week last week, so we'll see what he can do here. Mason Flippin and Cody Kinsey going to make up row number 6. Moving on down the grid. We're going to get it, going to get it, going to get it. There it is. Clint Leatherwood in the 26 is going to have Mark Harris to his outside there on row number 7. Austin Johnson, CJ Munier. That's going to make up row number 8. Steven Rasick, Evan Tuggle back in the mix. The number 40, he's going to have a day for himself today. Aiden Hill, there's that young man. He's going to be starting at number 27 there in 19th place. In row number 10 with Gregory Turner to his outside. Chris Robert's there in the 98. Cody Anderson in the 32 are going to make up row number 11. Zach Flippin and Chris Massey are going to make up row number 12. Down the grid. Keep on going. Brian Crocker in the 86 has Douglas Carlson there with him. So Doug's out there streaming right now. He's got the Phasma with Friends truck there. Curtis Kelly in the 17. Kevin Delia there in the 35. They're going to be in there in row number 14. DLJ, points leader right now. The 65 is going to be there with Michael Newbrow on the row number 15. Ryan Wilson, Eric Stewart, AJ Green. That's going to be the starting grid here at New Hampshire for the FILHAV Truck Series. FILHAV. Why? Just because. Speaking of FILHAV, make sure you go to signatureesports.com, buy yourself a FILHAV t-shirt or any of that gear. They've got hats and all kinds of stuff there. Good little partnership that we have with Joe and the crew over there. Also, That Beer Chick, the Facebook group. Make sure you give them a like and follow for me. Join the groups. You got to have some thick skin to do it. So also, make sure that you, if you do that, make sure you hashtag Signature Esports and all that stuff too, so that way we know that you did it for us. On top of all of that, go find her new Facebook page, because that is her Facebook page, her new YouTube page. She's got That Beer Chick on YouTube. Green from Fred, the Money Flag Man. Turn 1, hot and heavy, braking zone. Count your cautions, because I tell you what, there's quite possibility 160 laps are going to get into it. A little bumper-to-bumper action. Who's going to be able to keep those tires cool? They're moving and grooving. TJ Bursk out there. He's going to be leading Joe Sanchez. Only driver to fall off the spot right now totally so far. The 49 of Todd Kirkwood. He falls back from 10th to 11th. But don't count anybody out just yet. Cody Kinsey off a couple of spots. I think he is just trying to get himself lined out. He's got that number 3 Crown Royal Chevy there to the outside of Robert's, the 98. Kinsey trying to go back into it, but he is fighting tooth and nail for every position. A little left side damage from the start of the race, it looks like, from the number 3. TJ Bursk out front. He's still moving and grooving. A little turn 2 camera, 0.4 of a second. Lap 2 completed here. 160 laps is going to go quite fast here. Last lap for TJ Bursk, 37.5. That's going to be the fastest lap of the race so far. Joe Smith, the 46. We haven't seen him in a minute. He's back in the mix. He is there in 3rd. And we know this guy likes to send it. So right where he started, the number 3. Brandon Banks, the number 4. Likes to work on figuring the tracks out. And as he does, that makes up all the difference. Wesley Strait up 2 spots. The number 66 driving. A Grand Theft Auto 5. Ooh, caution's going to come out. Cody Anderson involved. There's CJ right there. It's into the corner. 32. Ooh, little bump. Oh, somebody got hot in the heavy into the corner. Who was that? 32 is going to have a little bit of rear damage there, but man, oh man. Go back and Mark Harris is clean. Who got into it? Was that AJ Green? It might have been AJ Green. Let's just rewind. AJ was having a heck of a day there. All right. Nope. Keep going. Rewind. Be kind, rewind. All right. So here's, it's the 35. That's Kevin Delia right there. That's his teammate. Ooh, it's in there. 32's into the braking zone. Ooh. I think the 32 might have shimmied and shake, made the earthquake. So Delia is going to be on pit road getting some stuff fixed. So is Mark Harris coming off pit road this time by Cody Anderson in on pit road getting some of that rear damage fixed. TJ Bursk out front. First caution happens lap 3. Man, oh man. Pace car leads him around. We're going to have some fun. Kelly, I just saw your post. If you get offered this for free, do you take it? Yes, I do. I sure do. Thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you. I'm doing okay. Mid-race interview, Eric. You know, Eric, that's because you asked. Why not? We'll do it. About halfway through it. Christine Likas out there watching. Good. Thank you very much for watching out there. Appreciate you. And is Wooly racing? Wooly is not racing right now. Wooly races. He's going to race tomorrow evening. And he's going to, I'm sure he's going to race Saturday. He usually races Saturday. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate you very much. You know, he's not right now. But, you know, Wooly is out with his lady. Let's just be honest. He's out with his lady. Lights are going to go off of the pace car. It's going to be versus Sanchez, Smith, Banks, Bonner, Great, Dublé, Flippin, Kivett, and Kirkwood. That's going to be the top 10 so far as they continue to move forward. All good things for everybody. Haley's there to support whether he is or not, and guess what? We're back in again. 8 laps in, and it might feel like forever here, folks. But I tell you what, 46 there to the inside of Joe Sanchez in the 55. Then Lab VRS, Chevy Silverado of the 55 is trying to keep these laps fast for all of the drivers. Mason flipping up a few spots. There's the 61 trying to clear the 66. And he's up from 11th to 6th now. Good restart for the driver. Bonner up 3 spots. The number 1 SRT machine there in that Chevy. He's going to be there to the back bumper of the 8. Or I'm sorry, the 88. Brandon Banks picking the run for here. Back bumper up to 5th he goes. Todd Kirkwood went from 10th to 8th now and double trouble off a couple of spots. He went from 6th to 9th. Now he has the 76 of Tony Kivett to the inside. Protecting the low line. This is a multi-group flat track here, but that is not going to hold anybody out from trying to put their nose into the bottom. Braking zone different from most of the drivers. If you brake too late, you're going to drift up to the wall, and that is no man's land up there. They have the virtual PJ1 up there, and that stuff is not fun to be working around. It's just fun to watch and listen. I appreciate you, Kelly. Kelly's the man out there. We watched Kelly get taken 3 wide earlier. I didn't get to finish the rest of that race. I had to prepare for this one. How did that go for you out there? We know how NIS went for me. It was awful. I mean, I only lost one point. Oh, 12 goes around back there into the 20. Man, somebody got loose. Oh, man, here it is. It was the 12. He got loose right there. Goes around into Ryan Wilson. Everybody else able to save it. Man, Ryan was the unfortunate. Oh, man, Ryan was doing what he could. And Brian Crocker saves it. So that's that. Like, Ryan had a good run here. Here's a look at what happened here. Here's Ryan Wilson. He's his cockpit view right here. He's there to the inside of Ryan Crocker. It's into it. Break, 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 break. Oh, it looks like a little touch there. The field of cotton. A little more touch right there. 12. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, and right there, that was like me earlier when I went, makes you pucker. Just all kinds of stuff. Austin Johnson getting sideways. He got the better end of that deal. Just a little left side damage for him. Ooh, 82 there. 22 in and out just a little bit. I think Schaefer having maybe a little bit of issues. All good things, though. Drivers coming to pit road this time by Zach flipping there. Eric Schaefer's coming in. Austin Johnson in. Well, Bears, he's coming to pit road this time by Michael Newbrow. I really like Newbrow's paint scheme. He's got the 6 on the back side of it right there. It's on the top. I wonder who painted his scheme. I might want me one of those. Captain Morgan. Here goes the number 6. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful paint scheme, folks? Just saying. All the fun things in the world. TJ Bursky, race leader. Driving the Jesus Cares 24. He's got the 55 behind him. Brandon Banks had Flicker on pit road. I think he is doing all right. He's going to be still right where he was at. Clarence Bonner, the 3rd. He was there in the mix too. This guy's got any details yet. Newark, Delaware for the number 1. Super stinking awesome for the 1. So good to see him out there. Good to see everybody tuning in as well. You guys are awesome. There's Mason Flippin Robinson. Hey, Mr. Robinson. DJ Bursky, race leader. Popka. I think that's Kansas. I think that's where he's from. Joe Sanchez. We call him Signature Esports famous model right there, the Newington, Connecticut. But he calls him handsome. Just don't call him late for dinner. Reminder. Whoop. Let's try that again. I clicked the button and it didn't show. On the bottom of your screen, here it goes. Have it, let's have a beer. Facebook.com/FILHAV. Lights are going to go off on the pace car this time by second caution of the race happens. And, you know, folks, we kind of expect cautions at short tracks. So we still haven't given out the patented helicopter award. But I'm sure some folks are out there saying,
come on, man.
That's right. Daryl, he is a good-looking SOB. Ain't that right? Good old Daryl. Speeding up just a little bit. Hey, you know he's out there watching. David Hoover, what do you got to do to get into this series? You got to go to iRacing and apply for the league. And when you do, they will get a hold of you with the Discord link. You're going to look for Signature Esports or Signature in the search bar. Michael Woolley is going to be the name that you're going to look for. I am the owner, but Woolley's got Woolley's got the links for me so that way he can handle the day-to-day stuff. Or you can send us a message on Facebook and right there in the chats, and Woolley can see that stuff too, so he'll get you all squared away. 24 there, 55 has the 46 to his outside. Are they going to get lined out and straightened out before they get... Oh, they're going to do some good. Gonna watch the show. Keep watching. It's about to get interesting. The 1 got around the 88 on the restart there. The inside line worked for him, and the more restarts he gets, I think the more beneficial he's going to be. He's driving the Dodge Gear SRT Chevy. Christian Converse, thank you very much. You know, I keep telling Kelly to get in here. Ashley Dodgson out there. I was chatting with you earlier. DJ Bursky out front, 0.4 of a second over Joe Sanchez. The work is still in. There's a lot of racing still left to go. If they get on a long green flag run here, that's going to be a big change. And here tire strategy, pitch strategy is going to be everything. 24, 55, 46, 188, and 61. Pick your Powerball numbers. There they are, right there for the week. Lap 18, green flag racing right here. If you haven't gotten a chance to do it, and if you have me on Facebook, go and look. I shared my very first NASCAR iRacing League broadcast from a year ago today, and this was right before I became Signature Esports. May 10th is going to be the celebration date for the 1-year anniversary. It's somewhere around there where I actually became Signature Esports. The difference in quality in what I do now to what I did then is just absolutely thrilling and absolutely amazing. So much appreciation to each and every one of you. We're over 1,800 followers on Facebook, 400 subscribers on Twitch, or 400 followers on Twitch, over 400 followers on YouTube. You guys are absolutely amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for making my first year in esports absolutely an amazing time. 24 of Bursk leading here, and enough of the nuances. 55, you came here for racing. We're going to get it. Biggest mover of the race, DLJ, the 65, sitting it down low. He's going to be there to the inside of the 89. Top speed for the driver, 152 miles an hour there to the inside of the 27. Try not to choke up the outside line any, as the 27's got a little right side damage. 65 trying to make it another person. He's going to try to get around. Ooh, a little side loading going on. 65 driving the Toyota. First Toyota in the field, trying to get to the top 10. There is DLJ in the 65. Good to see that guy out there driving. Clutches it in. A lot of these drivers, I kind of wonder. I wanted to pull up the dashboard, follow along. DLJ utilizing the downshifting technique, getting into the brakes, downshifting into the corner. He's down, down, down. Downshifts into third gear, gets around the corner, carrying out the stretch. Gets back into the gas, and that is the reason why he is running some fast laps here. Fastest lap of the race, though, belongs still to TJ Bursk, the race leader. Here's what he does. He is into third gear, back stretch, exit third gear, 120 miles an hour, up to 145, 150, almost 150, 149 on these older tires. And tire wear, big factor here. TJ Bursk leading everything so far, moving and grooving. David Hoover says, here is to see the 24 will have speed on the long run. TJ Bursk is a smart driver, but I do think I'm curious to that myself. Getting into the corners, being able to hold on, not trying to get it up into the wall. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this is gonna work. And so far, it's worked out to his advantage. So good to see. We're gonna get it. We're gonna. Yeah, Poyer needs to get in here and race. I'm just saying. Just saying. He's got a spot. He's got a number. He's part of the league. Logos top right. Maximus Sports Card. Sounds of iRacing. He sponsors all of the sound, all of the equipment, everything that you hear is all thanks to that guy right there, Austin Harger at Maximus Sports Cards. We do all of the sports cards, all of our IT, brought to you by B&H IT Services. What does B&H stand for? I don't know. You tell us. iRacing, of course, and then of Signature Esports on all the platforms. This Saturday, it's kind of a tradition now. I think we're going to be doing it every season. If you have not been to Valley, Alabama, then you don't know about this place, but I promise you will know about this place. The one gets a little bit loose back there. I think the one is having a few issues now as his tires are starting to wear. He's worked his butt around these drivers, and now starting to find a little bit of looseness here as he gets close to the wall. His exit is super high. Maybe having a chance in lines here. 88 starting to close back the distance, and the caution's going to come out now. Let's see who is involved here. Eric Schaefer involved. Take a look and see here. Schaefer in. Ooh, Schaefer was gone. Oh, and then he appears right in front of the 80 there. Ooh. He was gone. And then, man, oh man. His engine's not blown, so that's... And he disappears again. I want to go back. We're going to take a look. I'm going to pause that right here. Here's Douglas Carlson in the 80. And this is kind of what he's seeing here. Let's take a look. Schaefer fast on the inside. He's gone there for a second. So 80's trying to stay hot. Oh, man. And he's just right there. Just right there. Man, oh, man. Let's get back to it here. New Hampshire. TJ Bursk out front. See if he's going to take any tires here. Man, oh, man. Sometimes it happens, though, folks. Appreciate the like, the follow. Thank you for all of that stuff. John Morse, thanks for watching out there. Jasmine Tuttle, thank you for watching as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure that you click that like. Got me on the big screen. But you do need to get your butt in the seat in a race with. Yes, you do, sir. Absolutely sure do. Thank you for putting us on the big screen. I think that is the only thing about YouTube Live. Joe Sanchez is going to stick it out here. He's going to stay out and wait for his tire strategy here. I think that, YouTube has the YouTube app you can put on your smart TV, and I think that is there's a Lucky Dog 31 going around. Being on the television on YouTube, it puts a much better quality out there, and I know that. However, in the grand scheme of things, I have to worry about what the platform is doing, and so we found that Facebook is our best demographic, and so we're going to focus on Facebook, and then as we grow Facebook, and we grow the channel, and we start keeping those streams uploaded, that'll give us an opportunity to focus more on there. So we'll have the home for iRacing, for Signature Esports, and the rest of our platforms, the rest of the people that we broadcast for, right on the Signature Esports Facebook page. So make sure, if you're haven't done it yet, make sure that you give us a like and a follow on those platforms. And then all of our gaming streams, like when we do Rocket League and Apex Legends, when we do all that stuff, we will have that on our Facebook and Twitch pages simultaneously, like we did before. 55, try to keep the tires cool. 76 is going to be there. Kirkwood in third, Kinsey to fourth, Kelly in fifth. All those guys still waiting to get out there and enjoy the day. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Dean's out there watching. Dean, hey buddy, your boy's up to fourth, man. Mr. Kinsey, there he is. He says, I don't need no stinking bumper. We got some damage.
Let's get it.
The lights are going to be off on the pace car this time by Joe Sanchez out front in that Chevy. His last lap time, or his best lap time, at 30.90. Tony Kivitt, 31.51. So Drinking Bros Racing representing the front, three of the front four positions. Todd Kirkwood in the 49, new driver to the series, ready to rock and roll. So we're going to see how this is going to work in his advantage, and we will see how folks are ready to line it out. Fresh tires coming, and that's going to be coming from ninth, where TJ Bursk is. You're ready to rock and roll. There's Fred the Barney Flagman, New Hampshire. Pace car dives off. You see him dive off on pit road, very much there in the back, waiting for the green flag here. And they're going to get it good on the tires, protecting everybody diving. Folks trying to get out of the way and hold on for dear goodness. 55 out front, 22 is going to be there. The 49 to the inside of Cody Kinsey. Moving and grooving. 17 up there, trying to make some things work. That's Curtis Kelly, Canadian driver, driving for OCR. 3 down low, 17 to the back bumper of the 3. This is the move for 4th and 5th here. TJ Bursk, if you thought he was done, he came to pit road. He is screaming fast right now there to the inside of the 49, protecting as much as he can. Here they go. Got to be on a different pit strategy. Got to do something different, because if you don't, there is going to be a whole lot of mess. 3 cautions so far in the race. 32 of 160 complete, about a quarter of the way through the race here at New Hampshire, as we're seeing the 1 mile track be a whole lot of fun. TJ Bursk Trying to go to the inside of Cody Kinsey here. He is there to the inside of the 17. Right behind him, he has the 1 of Bonner. Clarence Bonner, the 3rd. Breaker 19 CB is on a move. He is right there with the 24 there to the inside. 3 is going to be there. Ooh, almost a little contact. 3 wasn't clear. 1 to the inside. 24 makes it all the way back to 3rd. He's right there behind Tony Kibbett. 1 clears the 3. Moving. That's what they're doing. TJ Bursk up to 2nd already. And if they get a long green flag run here, does that work in the advantage of TJ Bursk, or does that work in the advantage of Joe Sanchez? We're going to see here as things start to pull away. Bursk and Sanchez. Sanchez having a good race so far. He's clean. Wants a good run. And right now he's got the rear gearbox staring at the 1, but his side camera staring at the 24. 24 is going to be fast. We know he's going to be fast. Last time by 31.01. And that was only because of traffic. And now we're going to see what's going to happen. Tugwell gets off track there. Sanchez up next to the wall. The wall showing more aerodynamics here than what's normal. If you haven't done it yet, he's getting ready to drive his dirt car. You know what? It won't be for long. He's getting ready to drive his dirt. I've been hearing he's been improving, Dean. I hear that he has been improving out there, and that's pretty darn awesome. So good to see. Getting his stuff, getting his car ready and having all that stuff ready to go. Bursk out front, Bonner to 2nd. There they are. Biggest mover of the race, still DLJ. He's there to the inside of the 3 of Cody Kinsey. Kinsey back to 9th now. And that's going to be the strategy change for some of the drivers. You don't want to fall too far back. And right now, Kinsey has that damage. But you can drive this thing pretty much any way that you want to. 3 ways to Sunday. 27 to the inside. Aiden Hill up 8 spots. Curtis Kelly, he's back a few right here. But I do believe that is only from happenstance of pit strategy here. Brian Dublé, he's starting to work his way back to the front. He's off 7 spots. Cody Kinsey back where he started there. He's on the outside. Dublé trying to get to the back bumper. You're going to see lots of dents and dangs and all kinds of stuff. Leatherwood, there's Clint Leatherwood. He's driving one of our sponsors all over his vehicle. Whoa, Pub Table Racers 26 up into the wall. Clears 3 wide into the corner. And he's going to slow down, let them clear. Eric Schaefer to the back bumper. 80 of Douglas Carlson has Michael Newbrough to his back bumper. He's got the 99 of Stephen Rasick, who's back to 17th. The Big 10 Toyota moving and grooving. 80 right there. Clint Leatherwood, the 26, going to get to the outside of the 82, but the 82 is going to go to the inside. That's going to be Eric Stewart. The 12, Boston Johnson there as well. 26 trying to hold it off the wall. But Leatherwood off 10 spots from where he started, and a lot of that has got to be about that right side damage. Here's the 83 holding on to a few spots. He came to pit road on lap 27, and he's got some fresh tires. Here to compete, the 24, 1.5 seconds. Joseph Smith, he also came to pit road on lap 27. He's going around the 55, who's in 4th right now. Mason Flippin trying to pull some time away from Joe Sanchez on older tires, still keeping up with these guys and doing a phenomenal job. He is one heck of a driver out there. Dean, I like it, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate all the AF family. Bursk rolling. Darlene, thank you for watching with us out there. I appreciate you. Let's go through. It's Darlene Hanchett. Darlene Kivett's watching. That's Tony Kivett's better half. How is Tony doing? He's still inside the top 10. Lap 40 of... We're through 40 laps. TJ Bursk comes around 2 seconds out over Bonner now. Bursk is just fast here, folks. Last lap, 31.37. His fall off about half a tenth per lap. Kind of the way that you would see things. Clarence Bonner, the 3rd. He is in 2nd. Joseph Smith to 3rd. A little bit of right side damage. Taking names. I like that Facebook also tells me who's watching, so I can personally thank you for watching. That's kind of one of those things that I really enjoy. Joe Smith has a lot of nose damage right there. I mean, enough that it might interact with that radiator over time. I mean, he looks like he, ran into a wall flat. Looks like a pug on steroids. 66 of Wesley Strait. He's now trying to track down the 55. Mason Flippin falls back. He's got some drivers to his inside. DLJ trying to work his way to the front. Guy just as fast as the race leader. That's going to be DLJ. Dale Leakus Jr. There's the 65. He is working around some traffic here. He's up 23 spots, trying to get to the top 5. 65 moving. (23) positions gained by that driver. Kevin Delia having a heck of a day too. Even though he had that early contact with his teammate, he's still up 17 positions. Man, oh man. He's still hauling tail. Curtis Kelly up 15. That's his teammate. DJ Munier, Aiden Hill battling back and forth back here. Here's 13th, and that's for 13th and 14. Eric Schaefer, he started 5th. And had some unfortunate circumstances, but he is moving. Going to do his thing. Cody Kinsey back to 16th, but that, I think, is all about pit strategy. Doug Carlson trying to move his way up. He's up 9 spots from 17th. Eric Stewart up 14 from 32nd to 18th right now. Stephen Rasick off to Michael Newbrow. That's my man right there. If I were to secretly root for somebody that wasn't on my team, like Chris Massey, or Brian Crocker, or Doug, I would root for this guy. This guy will surprise you when it comes to not just lap times, but consistency, drivability. That guy right there impresses me each and every week. The more that he learns, the more that he drives, the better off he is. TJ Bursk. Right now, 18 seconds out in front of Michael Newbrow, though, and 4 seconds out in front, almost 4 seconds out in front of Bonner. Sanchez going around Joe Smith. Sanchez, all he needed was some time. And right there he is. Brian Crocker going a lap down. Right now, he's the 86 right there. He's got a whole lot of damage. 86 down low, 46 to the inside. 66 there too, 46 trying to get around some traffic, 55 going around. Joe Sanchez going to utilize that high to low approach. 86 holding off, allowing folks to go around him, trying to do what he can. Joe Smith to the back bumper. Joe Sanchez back to third now. Clarence Bonner. We talk about lap times and the fall off. Joe Sanchez, so the last lap time for TJ Bursk was a 31.94. Joe Sanchez dealing with lap traffic was a 32.49, and that's kind of the way things look. So you're fast for a few laps, but then if you don't maintain your tires and you don't maintain what you're doing, folks are going to start catching you. Clarence Bonner doing just that. He's starting to catch. Well, he was starting to catch TJ Bursk. Now TJ about a second off the pack right there. Joe Sanchez this time by his lap time. Starting to pull within the relative of TJ Bursk. We're talking 0.4 of a second and closing. So as TJ wears his tires out, 27 laps in on those tires. Tommy Gentry, thank you for watching out there. Michael Hill, give it a go. Let's go. Aiden Hill, number 27 out there. He is up 7 spots to 12th right now. 49 laps complete. Bursk leading 5 seconds over Bonner. His last time by 32.01. Joe Sanchez 32.25. So that's starting to come back together. And at a certain point, if you take care of your tires and you drive it like you own it instead of like, 46 into the wall there, instead of like you stole it, then quite possibly you might find yourself in a good predicament. Dale Leakus Jr., one of those drivers doing just that. The 65 of 24 positions to 5th. He's tracking down Joe Smith in front of him, and that is how you look at it. on board the Maximus Sports Car sounds of iRacing camera here, the nose cam, as you see him drop into gears here. That is moving. Dean, you would be racing, but you don't have the brain ops, the computer with good service. You crack me up, man. You know, I look forward to the day that you do get back here and you start racing. I know Cody was talking to us about that, Mr. Kinsey. So I look forward to seeing the day that you do get in here and race with us. 46, that's Joe Sanchez right there. His gearbox is staring at the 46. Sanchez trying to close the distance to Bonner. You just hear the gears that they're climbing in a 32.43, 31.96 for Bursk. A half-second difference. I want to go ahead and take a look at the last 5 lap times between second place and third place, which is Joe Sanchez. Sanchez on 51, faster last 5 lap average. Let's see if Sanchez has gained quite a bit actually. And into this last time by, Bonner just a little bit better, 32.517. Sanchez a tenth better on 49, 40 on 48 and 49 and 50. A little bit less on 51, so I think Bonner trying to save something here. Joe Sanchez, Smith is starting to catch him just a little bit. 52, he did close the gap. 65 is going to be there now. Joe Sanchez trying to hold on, and we'll see this time by what happened. 51, Sanchez just a little bit faster that time by. They are moving. It gets quiet. I think they're starting to clutch in. TJ Bursk going around the 98 right there to the inside. Got some lap traffic with him, so that might slow him up just a little bit. Last time by, 33-second lap for the 24. He's trying to go around some traffic. Oh, 19. That's Zach flipping up there. He's almost up into the wall, but Zach's still doing a good job. He's in 30th, right? Zach has had good days and he's had bad days, but the 19 still sticks with it, so he's having a day that he can get out there and drive. Clint Leatherwood, 26th. He is on lap. He's the first car off the lead lap right now, something like that. Or he's still on the lead lap, so 26th still holding on to it there. Greg Turner, he's the last truck. I said car, last truck on the lead lap, the 69. Brian Crocker, I believe the first truck one lap down. Newbra in 20th. Harris, Kinsey, Roberts, Leatherwood, Turner, Crocker, those guys all one lap down. TJ Bursk, 7 seconds to Bonner. He went by Mark Harris there. Mark Harris now a lap down. Trying to track down Chris Massey in front of him. Massey in 40th here. Oh, man. 40. Woo! Hold on to it, Tuggle. Budweiser Ford there. Bursk trying to find a hole here. He's going to have to. Right now, the race leader trying to get around the 40. 40 trying to clear that line. He does a good job. 83. Chris Massey battling here for the lucky dog position. Michael Newbrow in front of him. Chris Massey up 3 spots. He started 24th. And right now, he is in a good position to be the first truck one lap down. TJ Bursk, he's your race leader. 58 of 160. Whoa, 24. Carries heavy speed off the corner there. It's Massey a lap down now. Massey's going to be right there to the back bumper. Low line curve. Little nose damage for Massey going on right there. Good to see Massey running. Michael Newbrow, he's going to be right there with Stephen Rasig. Newbrow still in 20th, up 10 spots. And still a clean truck. He's got a little right rear damage, but that doesn't really do anything but reflect how you're going to do things a little bit later. So, moving and grooving. Clearance is relative to Sanchez behind him. Well, that's Schrank. Sanchez is right there. Sanchez ran a 32.76 last time to Clarence's 32.77. The one super fast on fresh tires, but I think that might be the weakness there. DLJ trying to close the distance as well. His last time by was a 32.58, better than second and third, but I think that has a lot to do with his 27 lap fresher tires than Joe Sanchez. Strategy is going to be the big factor here, and what kind of strategy do they have? How long can they run on fuel? How long can they go? BJ Bursk, I know that Sanchez tries to do as much as he can. Newbrow gets around the 99, but he's going to be there to the outside of the 24. Newbrow trying to be as patient as he can be. Carries heavier speed. He's right there next to the 24. Newbrow checking up just so that way he didn't get into it. Joe Sanchez in on pit road this time by lap 62. So 62 laps the gain for him. And we will see how this is going to work over the long green flag run. I think that is what they've been waiting for, is a long green flag run to make this work. It's okay to go a lap down. It's okay to go a couple of laps down. But you watch the lap time difference. We're talking a 30-second lap to a 32-second lap. Right now, the 82, the outside of the 86. 3 wide is the 24. 24 is going to cross over in front of the 86. He's going to carry down into it. So the 80 going a lap down to the 24. 49 in on pit road this time by. Douglas Carlson in 16th, a lap down now. PJ Bursk last time by 32.17. 32.87 to Clarence, 32.64 to DLJ, and Joe Sanchez came off pit road quick, fast, in a hurry. Fuel and tires, and he is cruising. Sanchez should be about a lap, maybe 2 down. I think he's a lap down, but not for long. 1 to the outside. He's going to go around. I think he's going to naturally unlap himself. 1 gets loose right there. That's Bonner. And a 10-second difference between Bonner and Bursk as they come around. Catherine Hill, thank you for watching out there. Oh, geez, about the punching the microphone there. That's not what I wanted to do. PJ Bursk right on the front stretch. So a 27-lap difference is going to be a big difference on what kind of tires and what you're going to be able to run. Some of these faster drivers are going to get around here, and they're going to be starting to pass the 24. Aiden Hill up 8 spots. There you are. That's going to be the 11. He's chasing the top 10. Kevin Delia up 18 positions. DLJ up 26. He started 29th. He's in 3rd right now. There's their big movers. Eric Stewart, he's another big mover. The 82, he's up 18 positions. He came to pit road on 27. Tony Kivett in on pit road this time by. He's going to come in and get tires and fuel. Douglas Carlson in on pit road this time by as well. And he's going to get tires and fuel. He pops into pit road right there. Curtis Kelly, he's right behind him in on pit road. So some of the drivers that stayed out, they're coming in for their green flag pit cycles this time by. Go Aiden Hill, Dad, and that's Catherine out there saying, Dad, and I'm proud of you. That young man got a bright future ahead of him. Entrepreneur in its own. 68 laps in, or lap 68 being completed. DJ Munier, the last, he's the first car 1 lap down. Aiden Hill being tracked down by that driver right there. He's got 8 seconds between he and the 24. DJ Bursk trying to lap the field, but he's got some right side damage there, Aiden. Well, he might get a little bit, if he gets a caution, he's probably going to look at getting some of that fixed. Bursk keeping it clean, 13 seconds. Moving and grooving. Joe Sanchez is a lap down. He is tracking down Newbrow, who's in 14th, 16 spots. Eric Stewart, who's going to be there. Newbrow in 14th. needing to come to pit road sometime soon. He's approaching his limit here. Eric Stewart doing his job. Newbra, he's not bad. He's not bad. Doing his job. Joe Smith off 3, started 3rd. He's in 6th right now. Brandon Banks started 4th. He's working his way back to 5th. Or he's in 5th. He's working his way back to 4th. He came to pit road on 27. Mason Flippin. Eric Schaefer, he's in 8th. He came back to pit road. Eric is the only driver that I didn't see win a race that I broadcasted. I mean, like physically. And we joke about that stuff, but Schaefer, phenomenal driver. I think he won his series on Leatherwood and on pit road this time by, I think he won his series, or his class series. Sanchez getting back on, trying to get back on the lead lap here. I believe he's going to be on the lead lap. I'm waiting for the relative to come back around. 55 moving. Sanchez in 13th. His last time by pulled a 32.09 to TJ Burst's 32.57. And when Burst comes to pit, this is a lot of ground being made up with a lot of traffic in between the 24. And that's the different strategy. 24 squeezes by the 32 to the high line. 32 is going to carry speed on the bottom. 24 is going to try to carry the outside. And he's going to clear in here. Force the driver to turn in. That's kind of the way it goes. 73 of 160. We're about halfway through this race and already a good day. '69 breaking in, 24 trying to get around Clarence. 14 and a half seconds between he and the leader DLJ right there with him. The 40 going down. Going to be Tuggle trying to clear himself here. Tuggle 26 off 8 spots from where he started, but he's on fresh tires. He came to pit road 63, so he's a little bit fresher than the drivers around him. Sanchez back up to 12th now. He is tracking down Aiden Hill, who is roughly about 6 seconds ahead of him. Aiden Hill still technically, I believe, on the lead lap here. He is. Sanchez trying to track him down. Aiden Hill is stare at the back bumper. You see quite a big relative between he and the 24, but the 24 has some faster drivers going around him. TJ Bursk right there had the 49 got a lap back, so that's going to be Mr. Todd Kirkwood, who's in 22nd. He came to pit road on 62, so he's trying to unlap himself a couple of times here. Chris Massey in on pit road from 13th position. Massey's going to fall another lap or two down, but that is only going to matter at the end of the race. And TJ Bursk, who has led every lap of this bad boy, is holding on for dear goodness. 49 cleared him, 24 trying to gain more and more speed, 32.39 in the last lap for him. Consistent braking zone, but right behind him, Joe Sanchez is going to unlap himself here very quickly. 31.70 for that driver last time by. And with lap traffic here, that's going to be the big factor. I'm focusing on the 24 and the 55 because they were 1 and 2, and they are on different strategies, and I kind of want to see how this is going to work for Joe. Joe is very big on pit strategy and how he races, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen here as Joe Sanchez gets to the back bumper of the 24. You know, the 24 is going to be coming to pit road here in probably a lap or two. Say a lap or two. I mean, and another 10 laps, at least in another 10 laps. 55 to the inside of the 24. He's going to carry low. He's going to clear him and the 27. Natural pass for position here. 55 unlaps himself. He's going around the 27. 24 is going to put himself 3 wide with the race leader. Clears Brian Crocker. Does make it nice and easy. 27 going around the 86. That is for position. So 86 of Brian Crocker in 27th. First coming to pit road this time by. Bonner coming around. Bonner's going to come to pit road this time by. Wesley Straight not going to come to pit road this time by. He was in pit road on 27. He's going to continue to drive. He says, I'm not done. It would put it, I believe, on, if I do my math, it's 62 laps. They came in on 27. That would put it on 95. That would be the lap that they would be coming to pit road. Somewhere around 92 to 95. I think that would be the normal progressing of things. Brandon Banks, who's in third, he's coming to pit road. DLJ not done yet. He's trying to come around and lead a little bit here. Tony Kivett, he's been on 65. He's on fresh tires. He's trying to. He went around and lapped himself. So some drivers doing a good job. They're unlapping themselves. And this is going to be all about strategy in the long haul. Wesley Straight, your race leader, has the 82 going to his inside. This is going to make it tough for him to get to pit road anytime soon. The one's going to be right there to the back bumper of the 76. The only thing this would help would be anybody a lap down right now. Bonner is a lap down. The one is. Oh, the one up high. Wesley Straight trying to hold on to his position here. Bonner puts him 3 wide, goes to the outside. Bonner laps himself here. So now he's 32 seconds off the pace. Wesley Straight in. Sanchez to third. Joseph Smith needing to come to pit road. He's in second place right now. Joe Sanchez not far off though. Wesley Straight coming to pit road. So your race leader in on pit road. Joe Smith has the 22 there with him. There's Eric Schaefer going around him. There he goes. Schaefer clears him. 47. It looked like he cleared him. Sorry about that. Joseph Smith, he's your race leader. TJ Bursk came off pit road right behind Joe Sanchez. So Bursk in and off pit road fast. He's going to reassume the lead really quickly, I do believe. Joe Smith is the guy right there. TJ Bursk getting off pit road. Had enough time to do it. Adam Ilshire, thank you for watching out there, man. Appreciate you very much for tuning in. 46 to pit road. Bursk reassumes the lead. Sanchez back to second. And right now, I do believe the strategy, the cycle, working in the favor of the 24. Is now he's going to have a whole lot of fresh tires and a fresh meat. Joseph Smith in on pit road. 79 came to pit road on the 24 came to pit road on 79. 18 lap difference on tires. Sanchez is going to run it out as much as he can. Sanchez in on pit road on 61. Bonner in on 79 as well. Clarence Bonner. Mason Flippin in on pit road this time. He's going to come down pit road. Bonner coming around 3 and 4. DLJ, some fresh tires to work with. So I look to see some different moves here. TJ Bursk has been, he's led the majority of the race. We've had a total of 5 lead changes here. Bursk pulling 3 seconds out over Joe Sanchez, 31 there in front of the 24. We are moving. Inside for the 24. We're going to have Steven Rasick there as well. So he's going to start relapping, folks. There's the 31 to the outside. Or 35. Sorry, that's the 35. I want to say 31. 35. That's Kevin Delia there for 11th. The 24 there to battle. Kevin Delia came to pit road on lap 80, so his tires are just as fresh as the race leader. He's got Steven Rasick in front of him. That's the 99. The 99 only helping the cause of the 24. 35 down low, climbs into the gears. Ooh, Nilly. 24, 99, 24 clears the 99. Gets into the extra gear. Whoa, the 99 kind of drops down in front of the 35 there. Even Rasick almost sideways in front of the 35. That would have brought out the caution, but that would have given a lot of reprieve to a lot of drivers, especially the 31 who definitely needed, or the 35 who definitely needed a little help there. Mark Harris in on pit road this time by, so Mark's going to go the full stint of what he does. Bonner 20 seconds off of Joe Sanchez. Sanchez in and off pit road earlier. First 6 seconds and growing here. So he's got a whole lot of traffic in front of him. There's 3 wide in front of him. Holy goodness gravy. 4 wide coming out of the corner. Turn 4. 22 Schaefer clears. 32 is going to be there. Man, they are moving. That's for 8th. Schaefer outside of Crocker there. Oh, man, they're going to go around. Action's going to come out. '86 in. Ryan Crocker flies up the track. Doesn't get into the brake near enough there. I think they were both coming down. Let's take a look one more time. Hit the stop button. Far chase view. Boom. 86 there, 22 to the outside. I mean, 86 had to get into, he just, nowhere to go, breaking up the track. He was trying to get into the brakes, and it pulled him up the track right there. Man, oh man. And on pit road, the driver is PJ Bursk. It was Sanchez. You know, Sanchez, this might benefit Sanchez. Sanchez could come to pit road, get tires. He is on the lead lap. Kevin Delia is going to be your lucky dog. PJ Bursk coming to pit road. That's what he's doing. Sanchez coming to pit road. Clarence Bonner. What is he going to do? Bonner's going to come to pit road. DLJ. Bonner's not coming to pit road. DLJ is not coming to pit road either. Everybody in front of them. So Bonner's your new race leader. Mason Flippin, Michael Newbrow, those guys in front, they're going to get the free pass here. Those guys are all in front of the race leader at the moment. So the race leader comes to pit road. That puts he and Joe Sanchez on the freshest of tires. Brandon Bankson on pit road. Tony Kivett, Eric Schaefer, Curtis Kelly, everybody who is needing fresh tires. They're going to do it. Kevin Delia is going to be your lucky dog coming around. Oh, yeah, he can't pit right now. You're eating ice cream. Yeah, don't pit. Kinsey, and he's 2 laps down in 24. So all these drivers, they thought they were going to get a free pass here. Not going to happen this time by. It's our 4th caution of the race, and puts us over halfway, of course. I normally do. I don't have that, so I'm going to have to work on the cameras for the Sounds of iRacing. So everything here, Sounds of iRacing, is brought to you by Maximum Sports Cars. I normally do the. There you go. The Maximus Sports Card Sounds of iRacing. All of our sounds are brought to you by Maximus Sports Cards. So that guy right there, absolutely wonderful. MaximusSportsCards.com. Get in those breaks that we do each and every week. We appreciate you. We love you. 35, Kevin Delia is going to be your lucky dog. And, yeah, it's going to be cool. I like it. It's fun. Good. What I was going to do was our caution sponsor. Instagram. Kato's Glassworks is the name. That's that caution. Warren, thank you for watching out there. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Couldn't imagine a better day. Yeah, stop stuff. You know, we're just enjoying ourselves. Goodness gracious, folks. You guys are having a fantastic day. I really do. Lights are off on the pace car. These trucks are ready to go. Going to be the 165, 24, 66, and the 55. They got a green flag here. Bonner to the outside, 24 to the back bumper of the 65, trying to push and clear himself here. 3 wide into turn 1. Why not? Very close to it, though. The one of Bonner is going to have the 24 to the inside. He's going to rock and roll the bottom line. 55 is going to be there. One's going to try to lead here. He's going to be there on the outside. 24 is going to break in. 65 is going to be there to the backside. This is the battle for the lead. 55 of Sanchez trying to pull that relative closer as well. One there. 24 back to the lead. Sanchez to the inside. He's going to be, Sanchez back there, right there with DLJ. Sanchez now on a level playing field with TJ Bursk. And he's going to try to pull his lap times within relative of him. 76 of Tony Kivitt getting checked up real hard right there. He's on some fresh tires. He came in on 91, 12 lap difference on his tires to the drivers in front of him. Man, oh man, 17 trying to get to the inside of the 76. Curtis Kelly moving and grooving. DLJ trying to get his nose in there somewhere. Joe Sanchez pulls within a second of TJ Burst. TJ able to clear here. And now Sanchez going to work, trying to catch back up to TJ Burst, who just ran a 30.78 to Joe Sanchez 31.19. And actually, TJ Burst just ran his fastest lap on the race, 30.66. 98 laps in. Still a little ways to go, but we're going to have some fun. Sanchez, a 30.92 on his last lap, 1.27 seconds between he and Bursk. 55 into the corner here. He's got to find speed out of this track on the long run. That's the only way that I think that he and TJ Bursk will be battling it out at the end. Curtis Kelly to third. He gets around the one of Clarence Bonner. Brandon Banks trying to go around the 76 to the outside. The 76 closing the distance on the inside, 88. Looks like he backed into a telephone pole there. That's the normal look. We see that quite often in the trucks. But he's fast. He's through, and there he goes. Outside the 49. 49 a lap down right now. That's going to be Todd Kirkwood in that 49. He's there with DLJ. He's fast right now as well. One of these drivers on these newer tires, they're going to be ready to rock and roll. Appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for the 19 shares. I really thank you very much. Keep sharing it out there. I appreciate you very much. .24, 2 seconds. Gonna take a mistake, I think. Moving, there they go. Let's check in. Curtis Kelly up 24 spots. He is tied for the biggest mover of the race with DLJ. Now DLJ getting passed by the 88 of Brandon Banks, who's trying to work his way into another good position here. This is just absolutely insane to see the 76 trying to go to the inside. They were tandemly 3 wide. 76 trying to go the inside of the 65. That's going to be Tony Kibbett there. The Jack and Coke Chevy Silverado trying to go to the inside of that Toyota Tundra. Really holding on to it. And we talk about 12 laps. That's not that much on a short track when things start to even out. Right here, Michael Newbrow trying to get to the back bumper of a few of these drivers. Newbrow up 13 spots. He started 30th. He's in 17th right now. He's got Douglas Carlson trying to track him down. He's Douglas Carlson in 18th, up 8 spots from where he started. Wesley Strait right there in the 66. Six to the outside of the 66. Six trying to clear himself. 65 right there to him. So Newbrow figuring some stuff out here. Crosses over. Let him go. Where'd you learn how to do that? 3 wide into turn. Oh, maybe. Hold on to it. Man. Roberts was trying to go to the inside right there as well. And they were 3 wide into the corner right there. Roberts putting his nose in there. I mean, he was racing, but they were like, there was a crossover, then there was like, I don't know, that was insane. First, 3 seconds out over 40 gets loose in front of the leader there. Nice job, 40. That's Mr. Tuggle right there having a good day. Von Marshall, thanks for watching out there. Appreciate you. Shout out to Aiden. Wish him luck tomorrow. Get his. You know what? Good luck to that young man. Aiden Hill going to get his driver's permit tomorrow. Look at that. Here he is. 27 has Chris Massey behind him. And they're battling for 12th and 13th. But Aiden up 7 spots. This young man getting his driver's permit tomorrow. Well, congratulations, buddy. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully you pass the test. Hopefully everything goes well, and you got to let us know if that does happen. I look forward to it. He's got the Pampered Chef Mobile ready to go. 83 up into the wall right there. Aiden Hill holding it off. Ryan Double Treble Dublé. There's the 00. Look at his truck. He's just got a little bit of right side damage. Let him go. I dig it, man. He is tracking down Joe Smith in front of him. And Brian running faster laps than that guy, so I do believe Brian might be starting to figure some things out here. Got the 22 of Eric Shaper trying to track him down. Shaper is in 20th right now. A lap or 2 off, I do believe. Bursk, the relative between he and Sanchez, about the same as it was before last time by. 31.63 for Bursk, 31.68 for Sanchez. But this time by, we'll see how things work. Appreciate you very much, folks. I really do. Caution's going to come out here. I want to take a look real quick and see what happened. Here we are. Big Wesley Strait right there. Ooh. What happened? Let's take a look. All right. Here is the 66 right here. Ooh, big check, big check. 80 to the inside. Oh. A little bit of turning right there. Now, what's funny? Okay, I'm gonna watch this at quarter speed. I gotta watch it at quarter speed. It's like the truck jumps. Stop that real quick. The 80s truck. So let's watch it from the 80s point of view here. Doug, probably, we're going to watch this corner. Here's the corner. Here it is. Here's the corner here. 80 into the gear, coming down. Into the gear. Oh, keeping it turn. Oh, yeah, it's like it hopped. It was weird. Don't know. Don't know, folks. I don't know. TJ Bursk out there. Brandon Banks gonna stay out. No Sanchez in on pit road. He's on his. He's there. I wondered if this was gonna happen. CJ Munier coming around the 89. I believe he might be your lucky dog. Munier, lucky dog. Get it, buddy. Sharing stuff as we go here, folks. I love you. Eric, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Telling me I'm a pretty cool guy. He's a real cool guy. TJ Burris is going to be your race leader. Brandon Banks is going to be there in second. Joe Sanchez coming around. He's going to be in third. Bonner in fourth. Kelly in fifth. Lekas, Kivett, Straight, Dublé, Hill. Let's take a look at the last 5 lap times too. I kind of want to look at Bursk. Here's Bursk to Banks. Bursk 108 was 31.626, 31.525. Let's look at Sanchez lap times. 31.682, 31.633. That's going to be 108, 109. So they were starting to level out. Bursk really fast on brand new tires. And man. Ooh, Nilly. You're good, bro. That was a private message about me. Appreciate you, man. It's all good. I'm a really cool guy. I like it. And sometimes I get, what was it? I got an email about being an influencer, and I'm like, as long as I influence the right things, especially in racing, not just with iRacing, but with esports and community, I'm all for it. The moment that it's not that is the next moment that I did. Appreciate everybody out there very, very much. 114 of 160. So I believe anybody who just came to pit road should be able to make it on fuel and tires. And looking at TJ, he should be pretty close. I think he should be able to make it too. If they get another caution, he'll be good to go for sure. Bursk needing to come in and make this one. He's got to wait for the green flag here. Gets it. 55 there to the back bumper, the 24, 88 to the outside, and move. Bonner to there. Oh man, there they go. 24 there, 17 behind the 55, 3 wide on the exit, 1 trying to go places. Caution's going to come out. Robert's involved. There he is. Oh, the 82 into the 40. Man. Oh, man. Chris, I haven't done it to you in a while, so buddy. Ashley, I tell you what, buddy, you wouldn't be the first Aussie that we have. And, actually, Daryl, if you're out there watching, you need to. Daryl Paget, no offense, Ashley, my favorite Aussie is Daryl Paget. This time by 116 of 160. 24, TJ Burst coming around to meet the pace car. And Sanchez on fresh tires. He got around a few folks there. Robert's Munier involved, Flippin involved. That was just not cool. Not cool, man. See how this progressed. So this started. Here's the start of the race. Kind of trying to see what happened here. I'm going to jump. Like a 69 kind of jump to start there. Maybe a little bit. Because I go, whoa, 82 into the. So that's what it was. 82 into the 40. Breaking into the corner. 82 gets up into the 40. Boom. And then, wow, the 99 at Race It gets it good. Oh. Robert, I love you, buddy. Daryl Paget. There he is. That's my man. Yes, sir. I need a Daryl Paget boss said the F word. Here it is. To the man, Mr. Robert. It's the helicopter award. Coming to pit road. Aaron. DJ Bird. The race leader. Sanchez in second, Banks in third, Kelly and Bonner. Leakus is going to be there. Pivot's going to be there as well, 66 of straight. I have a favorite Aussie. I have a favorite New Zealand. Well, I guess she's technically an Aussie too. So I have a favorite. Well, I can't say that because Daryl's wife is absolutely amazing. She supports this stuff too, and man. So I guess I got to say Joe's my favorite New Zealander that came from Australia, and Daryl's my favorite Aussie, who's from Sydney. Now that travel stuff is being lifted, guess who's coming to see a friend? Yeah, says Cody Kenzie. 119 of 160. Bursk does not go to pit road. He's going to try to hold off Joe Sanchez. Difference on tires is going to be 20 laps for the drivers. And now guaranteed that they'll be able to make it on fuel all the way. So the 24, the 55, the 88, the 17, that's going to be the front two rows here. So let's look at it. 24, 55, 88, 17, 165 Powerball numbers. There's your next set right there. If you want them, go get them. Of course, if you have a problem with gambling, please call the 1-800 number that says, I don't encourage it. Bursk ready to lead him back to green here. Pace car dives off to pit road. Here he is, Fred the Barney Flagman, high above the stands, hardest working person in iRacing. They get to green. Into turn one. Bursk. How long is he going to be able to hold on to it? That's what you need to know. Who's going to be able to do it here? How long is he going to be able to stick it and stand? 24 to the inside, pinching the 55 up high, 55 in and high, 24 there, into the gears, 55 high line, 17 is going to be there. The 24 has a lot to worry about here, and it's not just the 55. It's going to be the 17 behind him on fresh tires. 24 is right there trying to side grab. 55, Joe Sanchez leading here. Oh, man. No, sir. Caution. Big pile up. Parking lot party. Oh, the frustration. So, let's take a look. $55 going to get into the corner. 24. Oh, little net code happened there. But that did not fare well for. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. One more time here, folks. Let's slow it down here. So the 24, yeah, he's going to run him tight. He's going to run that corner as close as he can, but watch what happens here. The net code, the net code, the net code into the 55. And as much as things could get, well, the one misses, but Tony Kivett, teammate Brandon Banks missing. 27 of Aiden Hill, Wesley Strait involved. The 83 of Chris Massey just barely getting around that. And I mean, just barely. The 40 of Tuggle, 00 there. 80 going around, 89 there. Man, everybody. That was a parking lot if I ever saw one. An IR cap? No cap. Yeah. Brent Kelly, your new race leader. There he is. DJ Bursk came to pit road. Here's what's funny about this whole situation. Bursk was in on pit road for 15 seconds, which is the typical pit strategy here. I'm trying to find the right camera. Here it is. Do you see any damage? Overhead, you see it there? Do you see any damage? I know lifting on the damage. He wasn't in long enough to even get anything fixed. If there was damage, you would see it. You would see it profusely. So that's the thing. There was some net code there. That was a smoke show. Yeah, there's net code. He didn't come down quick. He was coming into the corner. He had the outside line. 24 was going to shoot it inside. We knew, you just knew that was going to happen. And so if there's going to be any connection, they were going to connect. However, in that situation, the net code made it worse. Yeah, made it much worse. 26 is up there. There's the 83. He's up there as well. He's up to second. Michael Newbrow to fifth. Newbrow, look at you, buddy. Yeah. And everybody else behind him came pit road. Last car in the lead lap's going to be Eric Schaefer, who got the lucky dog. He's going to be your lucky dog here. I believe first car off the lead lap's going to be Douglas Carlson in 14th, but he's up 12 spots. The day was a day, folks. 17:83, 61:89. And man, when we go back to green, we're going to have 35 laps to go here at New Hampshire. 7th caution of the race. We had such long green flag runs and a couple of back-to-backers here. 17:83, 61:89, 6 there. 24 to the outside. No cap. I think the minimum is like 1,000. Waiting for it. They get it. 17 gets a good jump there. 83 is going to be able to slide down in if he does. It's going to be good. 61 of Mason flipping to the inside of the 83 right there. Mason flipping trying to clear. 83 is going to clear. 24 is going to slide up in front of the 89 there. 61 is going to be there. 24 is going to be trying his darndest there to get to the inside and pull it. He's got fresh tires. This is going to be a big thing here for the drivers. Curtis Kelly out front, Oceanside cleaner driver, the number 17. Moving a group in 83, bounces it off the wall a little bit there. That's all right. Massey trying to pull some points out of his Tookus here. He just needs to finish the race and he'll have a better day. Lekas in 7th right now. A little bit loose. The 83 is there. 17 there. 24 to the inside. 17 trying to lead another lap here as they've got the green flag for 127 here. 83 loose on the front stretch. 17 leads another lap, but for how long? TJ Burst to second place, gets down. 17 trying to protect, is going to do so. force TJ Burst to use his skill and his drivability and all of those tires to get around him. 17 right there. 24 getting into the turn here. Corner's going to be tight. 24 is going to clear him. 83 is going to be right there as well. TJ Burst moving 17 into the corner. 17 is going to carry speed. 24 back to the race lead. Chris Massey right behind us is the battle for second and third. Massey and Kelly moving and grooving. 40 comes off pit road. It's going to be Tuggle coming off pit road. Brandon Banks back to fifth now as he's trying to get around Mason Flippin. He's got DLJ behind him. The 88 to the inside of the 61 drives it in, trying to clear him here. This is going to be a whole lot of right. So you see all that right side damage from both of those trucks. Actually, all three, because DLJ is right there in the mix. Biggest move of the race is going to be Curtis Kelly right now. He's up 25 spots. Chris Massey up 21. Brandon Banks trying to get back to where he started in fourth. He's right there battling for that position with the 61. 65 there. He's trying to clear 65, giving a shove down the backstretch. Turn 3, hot and heavy and busy. 61 still carrying full speed on that outside line, but he's going to drift way too far up the track. 65 going to clear the 61 here. And now the 88 into fourth. Big moves. Michael Newbrow in eighth. He's up 22 spots. Newbrow trying to move and groove. Very consistent driver that guy is. CJ Munier up 9 spots. Everybody inside the top 10 except for Brian Dublé and Eric Schaefer. They are up positions or right where they started. Brian Dublé started in 6th. He's back to 9th. He is trying to work his way around this track. He has the 49 behind him, who's on fresher tires. 49 a couple of laps down. Cody Kinsey there as well. So Brian Dublé trying to work his way around this field. Eric Schaefer is doing just the same, off 5 spots back to 10th, looking for a top 10 finish. 132 of 160 here as Curtis Kelly falls 1.5 seconds off the pace. He and Chris Massey trying to have top 5 days. Right now, Brandon Banks is trying to pull that relative closer to his last time by a 31.32. The leader, 31.17. 31.27. Take that back for Brandon Banks' time by. So his lap time 1/10 off the pace of the race leader. DLJ coming up. He taps the wall. He's going to be a little bit slower this time by. Brandon Banks closing down the bumper on Chris Massey. Little run for the driver. Here we go. This is Brandon Banks trying to get to the inside of Chris Massey. All about the drive off here. Massey trying to do everything that he can. He's second in points in the series. Needs 32 points here. But DLJ is going to make that tough here because DLJ, current points leader for the Signature eNASCAR Series. If you want to take a look at the point standings for all 3 of our series, go to signatureesports.com and click the drop down for the iRacing leagues. You'll see the Signature eNASCAR standings, and you'll be able to look at all of that. TJ Bursk out front. Curtis Kelly's going to be there in third. You thought you got 6th in the last truck race, but somehow you got 2nd in the after. Man, get it, buddy. $25 laps to go. F it. Let's have a beer. The FILHAV. 25 to go here, and what a run it is. Curtis Kelly, Massey going around Curtis Kelly. Here's a battle going on. Didn't see that happening. Massey for second. 88 right there. 17 trying to get some drive off here. Clarence Bonner had an issue on 136. Let's take a look at that real quick. Here's the one. And it makes me... Oh, man, he gets loose. Gets into the wall. Ooh, it disappears. Goes on 136. And there's no caution. Let's go back to line. That's crazy. Like drop kicked him. No, that's weird. 4.6 seconds, the difference between Massey and Bursk. Massey back to second. Or up to second, sorry. And the 88 trying to approach the inside of the 17. Brandon Banks having his hands full. 23 laps to go, wanting to get himself up there. DLJ trying to hold on to fifth. He's trying to work himself up there as well. Mason flipping. He is 7.5 seconds off the race leader, but about 1.25 seconds off of DLJ in front of him. And that only working to his advantage. 88 trying to clear the 17, falls back to fourth again. DLJ to fifth, still 24 up. Curtis Kelly 24 up, tied for the biggest mover of the race. Michael Newbrow gains another position. He is up to seventh. He is tracking down Mason Flippin. His lap times better than Mason Flippin, and right now, his relative to him, that's shrinking. Mason Flippin, dashboard, sorry, not dashboard, lap times, last 5 lap times, a little alternating thing going on, a little tango, but Newbrow is shrinking that relative. 139, a little bit faster for Bursk, but the 135, 136, and 138 being a bigger gain. And we're talking by over 0.3 seconds for the drivers here. 20 laps to go. The 61 comes around. 140 is going to be what kind of lap for him here is Newbrow. He's going to come around. That's a 32.076 faster lap. Newbrow faster. Bursk, lap traffic, Massey not closing the distance. Curtis Kelly and Massey, they're battling it out. 88's right there to the back bumper of the 83. 17 going to be there. This is going to be a weird looking pass here. 17 to the inside, 83 to the outside. I tell you what, Banks is trying to find any way around this guy that he can. These two, because these two are just, they are just battling it back and forth. 83 cleared by the 17. 83 is going to get loose right there. Oh, almost up into Banks there. Banks is going to be in the high line. 83 is going to carry down low. 88 might clear it here. 65 is going to try to make the same move on the 83. So that's going to be the battle for fifth as they continue to move forward. DLJ trying to finish in front of Chris Massey to just give himself a few more points. First, trying to get around a few drivers is Wesley Strait. There's the 40 right there. That's how the cookie crumbles in that situation. It showed 6, so never mind. That's all good. 40 high line, 24 low line. 24 is going to bring it in. Going to tie that. He just whips that in there. It's a whip it good kind of situation. Curtis Kelly. It's Brandon Banks behind him now. Chris Massey in front of DLJ. DLJ is pressure tires than Chris Massey. And they're trying, oh, caution comes out. Tuggle went off track. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Whoa, in front of the leader. Got loose. That's going to be it right there. That's going to be your caution. And so that's going to be... going to come back around and be back up with the pace car here. Somebody has a set of tires. Somebody has a set of tires. And I'm not concerned with fuel. You want to make yourself lighter, get around this track. That's what you need to do. Wesley Strait's going to be your lucky dog. He is first truck 1 lap down. Man, he looks like he has been through some Grand Theft Auto. 17 coming to pit road. 24 is not coming to pit road. DJ Bursk in and out right there. Something happened there. Curtis Kelly, Chris Massey coming to pit road. DLJ is going to stay out. Mason Flippin, Michael Newbrow, Eric Schaefer is going to stay out. 66. Look it down. Hit it. Going to be a good end to the race right here. Albany, New York, driver of the 66. Wesley going to be back on the lead lap. Last car on the lead lap is that driver. First car off the lead lap is going to be Todd Kirkwood, the 49. Hesperia, California driver. Going to have Douglas Carlson starting right behind him. So those guys are on the same lap. They're on 144. Completing 144 right now. So those guys will be battling for their respective positions. Kevin Delia coming off pit road this time by Chicago, Illinois native. He's not a Cubs fan. I said it funny. We go back to green flag racing. We should have something in the realm of 12 laps to go. Brandon Banks on same lap tires as TJ Bursk, DLJ the same. Michael Newbrow on 127 lap tires. Eric Schaefer on 123 lap tires. Curtis Kelly, Chris Massey, CJ Munier, Kevin Delia. All those guys are going to be on pressure tires. Bursk looking for the jump. He's already still fast. He came to pit road on 122. And right now we're completing 146. Well, he's only had 20 laps under green on those tires. These guys have been beating and banging, and they look like they've gone to war. Thanking everybody out there watching on all the platforms. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep it going. Keep the streams going. Keep the chats going. The more chats we get, the better off we are. You know, that kind of stuff. We're going to go back to double file here as the lights come off on the pace car. And we're going to see some things happen here. Nilly. Remember, if you like what you see, give us a like and follow on all the platforms out there. Appreciate you very much for doing so. May 10th, remember that we're going to have our 24-hour stream on May 10th. That is to celebrate our first year as Signature Esports. Fred the Barney Flagman high above the stands gives you a green. 24 inside the 88, that's going to be where that's going to be looking. And right now, everybody behind the 24 that's on fresh tires is going to have the 83 right there with the 22. 83 is going to drop down low. You know that's happening. 3 wide onto the back stretch. 83 inside. Newbrow's going to be high line running. 17 to the backside. 83, 22. That's going to be where they're at. Eric Schaefer getting clean air there. 17 is going to be right there behind Massey. Massey's going to drift up in front of the 6. Moving. Oh, man. Massey on a mission. Fresh tires for the driver. He's going to be there to the outside of the 17. They came to pit road together. 83 is going to have the 65 in front of them. 17 is going to clear to the inside of the 65. This is where they're going to be moving. 17 up into the 83. There's still a lot of racing left to go. They need to hold on to a TJ Bursk half-second lead over Brandon Banks. Banks holding on to second. 17 is going to be clearing DLJ right there. Curtis Kelly moving. There goes the 83. He's going to be right there with the 17. Clears the 65. Caution comes out. And something happened here that I'm not seeing. Look at that pass. Man. It showed me something happened here. I am not sure what happened here, folks. We're going to back it up, though, before the time of the caution. And it said that somebody entered pit lane. I kind of want to look and see. It says that Joseph Smith entered pit lane. So I'm going to look here and see what happened. The race is still going here. This is the number 46, Joseph Smith. Into the corner. Oh, what's happening in front of him? Ooh, that's Douglas Carlson. Nice job from Joe. And happened with Doug. Let's see what happened there. It looked like Douglas Carlson. Let's take a look here. Maybe. Ooh, he was sideways. That's what was happening. So the 80 gets in. Oh, he drops it a gear. That's what he does. You see it kick sideways hard like that? Nice job, accident avoidance from everybody. Here's the look. Here's the dashboard right here. Oh, you can't look at the dashboard in this one. All right, so here's this cockpit view. Drops it a gear. Watch. Boom. Drops it one too many gears there, folks. That's what happened. Bursk, Banks, Kelly, Massey. Man, nice caution of the race. Doug, guess what? Yes, I saw. You shifted. You shifted gears. Money shot. You know it. That's what you call it. Next, after what you went through, yeah, I'd take it too. KPTV out there. Go back, watch his stream. KPTV, Pointers Motorsports. Be able to check that out. Go check that stream out. Well, I was in there commenting, and he was 3 wide, got turned. Just all kinds of junk happened to him. He finished 6th, so that's pretty awesome. Hey, you know, I battled back from 33rd to 19th. I think that's where I finished in the NIS after I blew, or 20th. After I blew my motor. It was all the way up to 16th, 17th, somewhere in there. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here. And we're going to have 6 laps to go. There's a whole lot of tires behind him. Man. 24, 88, 83, 17, 22, 65. There are no Powerball numbers there because I don't think Powerball goes that high. If you are ready to rock and roll, we're going to have some fun. Right now, it's all about the finish. And we're waiting for the green flag here. We're going to get it. 24 has a 17 to the back bumper. And that is going to be the arc that he needs. 65 of DLJ trying to go to the inside of Chris Massey. Massey's going to be right there with the 17. They're going to be bumper-to-bumper action here. 1, 2, 3. 17 clears the 88. They are there. Moving. TJ Bursk. 83 to the inside of Curtis Kelly. Almost 17 is going to clear. He's going to carry a lot more speed. 83 is going to be there as well. 17 crossover, 83 right there. 1, 2, 3. TJ Bursk out front trying to hold off these guys. The more that they fight each other, the less those new tires are going to be a big factor here. Shin Mason flipping involved. 10th caution of the race. So we're going to go to a green-white checker here. Mason right there. Oh, how about a little net code? I could see that from here. I didn't even have to far chase this one. Watch this. Carrying outside both of the drivers. Here it is. Boom. There it is. Should never have been a caution in the first place. I mean, the 89 was coming a little bit right there, but he straightened it back out before he ever made contact. And that right there is the 2-foot net code rule. Bristol Dirt coming, I believe it's coming to our truck series. We're not running it in our Cup Series. I know that. I think we're going to do it in the Truck Series. I'm pretty sure we're going to do it in the Truck Series. 17, Curtis Kelly up to second. TJ Bursk there. He's going to have the 83 of Massey behind him. Banks is going to be restarting behind the 17. DLJ is going to be behind Massey. Things are all going to shake up here. Wesley Straight, Kevin Dealey coming to pit road. First attempt at a green-white checkered. We have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered here. And TJ Bursk, who has led a ton of laps here, led the most laps here, of course, is really trying to hold on to that lead. And right here, the battle's going to be between he and the 17. That's going to be the big factor here. It is a bit of a shame. Yes, Ashley Dobson out there. We've had two cautions here as a result of netcode that I can tell 110% that were netcode where they shouldn't have, and that just seems to be an issue, and that's what we're going to look at. I send progress reports and updates, things that I'd like to see changed, and things I wish they could fix. And it's hard to fix it. I know it's they're like, oh, they need to fix the netcode. It's a programming thing that they have to really work on, and there's a lot that goes into it, but they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to shrink that bubble down to where contact is close to surface. If you take a look at like the old fight nights and stuff like that, the old boxing games where collision detection is made, you played online, sometimes there was like what seemingly was 2 inches from the face when the boxing glove would hit the person. They fixed that. If they can fix that, I'm sure they could fix it here. Just references. Let's see. Coming soon to Facebook near you. We're going to start doing a podcast. We've been working on that for a long time, and I tried to start it before, and timing just never worked out for me, and so it just kind of worked into it. So we're going to work on an esports podcast. We're going to talk about all of our iRacing stuff, but we're going to talk about upcoming games. We're going to talk about systems, things happening in the computer world, just all kinds of stuff. So we'll have a little bitty segment about kind of what we do here and kind of how we do it. You got netcode on the one. Oh man. So that's what happened. All right, here we go. 24, 17, 83, 88, 65, 22, 89, 6, double treble, and Kirkwood. Man, here we go. First attempt at a green-white checkered. It is not quite full send mode because they still have one more attempt. But this is all about finishing position. I see some hard racing coming up front. This is where it's going to be. 24 has the 83 to the back bumper. A push is coming somewhere here. Are we going to see a bump and run? Quite possibly. 83 is going to be all over that back bumper of the 24. And they get it green here. 17 to the outside is going to have the jump. 17 side by side with the 24. 83 is going to be there. 17 is going to have that run on the high line. 83 is going to be, there's going to be a lot of defending here. 17 high line running. Gets a little bit loose. Oh, gets turned. Caution's going to come out. Man. No caution. No caution. No caution. Side by side racing from the 24 to the 17. I believe the white flag's going to wave here. And this is how that ends. Massey able to save it. 17 down, 24 to the high line. 24 is going to try to clear here, and that's going to be the run here. 24 is going to clear. 17 not going to have enough. Thought the caution was going to come out there, folks. My bad, my fault. Bursk, 3, 4, front stretch. Bursk wins it here at New Hampshire. Curtis Kelly to second, Brandon Banks in third. I gotta look at what happened there. So many apologies about calling that one a little early. Let's follow along with Chris Massey and see what happened here. Car chase view. He had the 65 behind him, so that was not even remotely an issue. 83 there. 83's a little bit loose. He's a little bit out of the gas, loose. That's what he is. He's, up into the wall. Everybody say 22 into him, 22 out. Saves it. Okay, I thought it was a caution there. He got loose. He looked like he got turned for a moment there, but that was not the case. So my apologies about that. Newbrow having a good day. Ah, man. Massey is still able to drive it all the way to 6, so that's pretty awesome. Man. Oh, man. All right, it is that time. Congratulations to those folks. Here's the segment.
Congratulations to the winner from Pub Table Racers. My name is Warren Brissell. I've been in NASCAR for 20 plus years. Sitting next to me is...
My name's Tim Packman. I'm involved in the short track industry and NASCAR for about 30 years. And we have a Facebook Live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're also on YouTube, Twitter. We have a website, pubtableracers.com. And we invite you to come check all that out.
Apple Podcast also.
Yep, we have all that too. And Warren, what's it like to be involved with this league?
We're very proud to be involved with this league. Congratulations again.
And congratulations to the winner as you pull into Pub Table Racers Victory Lane.
Cheers.
You gotta love Pub Table Racers. You gotta go to pubtableracers.com and, of course, get on over to your iTunes, your Apple Podcasts. Get all over there. You gotta do it. And once you do, you won't be disappointed. Those folks are absolutely amazing. Let's talk about a couple of things here real quick. Let's go over to the finishing grid so that way we can take a look at it. TJ Bursky is going to be your race winner, of course. And there's the rest of it. Curtis Kelly in second, Brandon Banks to third, DLJ to fourth, CJ Munier in fifth, Massey sixth, Flippin' seventh, Newbrow. There he is. Told you. Newbrow's right there. Come on, man. There, Newbrow. I did it. Did a good job. He finishes 23 spots up. He was just 2 off from the biggest mover. Todd Kirkwood and Kevin Delia there in 9th and 10th. Dublé finishes in 11th. Carlson 14th. Kinsey 15th. Eric Stewart in 18th. I've got to move my box, folks. Apologies about that. Moving on down. There it is. Tuggle finishes 22nd. Aiden Hill in 25th. Anderson in 28th. Leatherwood, Johnson, Wilson. Those guys had some early issues. They're going to be back in it tomorrow night. Xfinity Series race. Let's talk to the drivers because, you know, they probably have a lot to say. That's just kind of what happens in racing. You know, we all have stuff to say. I like it. All right, let's see who's ready. I don't even know. I can't see anybody in the Discord. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to talk to folks. And it would be awesome. But I can't. So those are the way things go. Okay. We'll have to get it all sorted out. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him again this week. Brandon Banks comes home third. He is up 1 spot. He started fourth. There is Curtis Kelly. He's up 25 spots. He's going to be tied for the biggest mover of the race with DLJ, Dale Leakus, who started 29th, and Curtis Kelly started 27th. TJ Bursky started on the pole, and he wins it here. The Apopka, Kansas guy got into a lot there, and man, oh man. Todd, you got ninth? I'm glad you did, buddy. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all of the drivers here. Oh, never mind. Here's Curtis Kelly. I can still. I was gonna wait. Hold on. Did Curtis go away? Things should happen. We'll get it. We'll get it fixed. We'll do it tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. We'll talk to them all tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be available and we'll be able to get that done. We'll talk to them about the race this week. Appreciate everybody. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to FILHAV, the F It Let's Have a Beer. Go out there and give them a like and follow. Make sure you go buy t-shirts. It's been about a month since you guys have bought t-shirts. And we've got some new stuff up there for you to check out, including some stuff for Signature Esports as well. But everything that the FILHAV create goes to help support Joe's travels and channel and things like that. So we actually make sure that she gets the money for those. So go and buy t-shirts for Joe. We appreciate everybody. Thank you to all the platform sponsors and of course, just each and every one of you out there. We love and appreciate you. Now they're jumping in the channel. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's backtrack here. Let's talk to Brandon. Brandon, tell me about your race, buddy.
Couldn't get any really long green flag runs there. I think it could have been really good there. Seems like TJ and Joe was pretty much the class of the field most of the day. It's kind of a bad deal with Joe there. We don't know if it's a netcode deal or what. You need to go look at it, but definitely a lot of fun. Put in a lot of time and practice this afternoon, and paid off.
Well, you got the Cup Series, the same place this week. What's the drive going to be like in comparison?
A lot looser, I think. this truck here was really tight. I really thought it was going to be similar to the Cup car, but it's nothing like the Cup car. So it's going to be a lot more throttle control, I think, when we get into the Cup car on Saturday. And we'll see. I think we're going to see more wrecks, to be honest with you. But we'll hopefully work out.
Well,
stay out of the wreck.
I tell you what, a couple of the wrecks today were very much net code, and saw quite a bit of that. So short track racing kind of being not so much fun with some net code here today. So, but still, I mean, another top 5 finish, another top 3 finish, a couple of weeks in a row here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see we got these trucks figured out. Not quite as good as TJ, but doing pretty good.
Yeah, Roddy Motorsports is probably proud of all of you, no matter what.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, my man. I think my monitor just went crazy on me there for a moment. I don't know what the heck happened there. All right, congratulations. Give you shout outs out there for me, man. I appreciate you.
Just thanks to Pubtable Racers for helping us out and sponsoring us. Like Signature and Roddy Motorsports. CJ did a good job today too. Top 5 for him. Congrats to TJ, and try to do it again this Saturday.
Oh yeah, Cup Series racing coming on Saturday. It's gonna be fun. All right, my man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Brandon Banks comes home third, and now everybody pops up in here. We're gonna have to get that waiting for interview channel. So everybody can see that, so that way they can pop in there. I can, do that thing. Curtis Kelly is going to be your P2 finisher. Sorry about that, P2 finisher here. And Curtis, tell me, you had a chance there at the end, a couple of quick cautions on that strategy that you had. Green white checker trying to battle to the outside. Walk us through the race and what happened there.
Well, the big deciding factor early on was that first caution. I think a lot of us stayed out, a lot of us pitted, kind of split the field on strategy there. Afraid that wasn't going to pay off later on, but we got that caution somewhere around 90, 100, I think, that kind of brought us back in with that extra set of tires. Bursk at the end, he just had pace all day, and I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to keep the long run the way he was running in qualifying and practice, but he definitely did. I was really impressed by him, and that was just really fun. Green white checker at the end, running side by side with him. We both got loose off 1 and 2, I think. Coming off the first corner, I thought I was going to lose it. He thought he was going to lose it maybe. But yeah, coming into the last lap, I just overcooked it on 1 and 2 and couldn't get to him there and just had to bring it home. Good race, TJ.
Well, it definitely was a big factor in how things finished out. We saw that you lost all that ground that you had made up, and but it still turned out to be an exciting finish, and you were able to keep it clean. And that's always the big factor there at the very end. Curtis, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Give you shout outs out there. I know you got OCR and all the guys rooting you on.
Yeah, shout out to the team, everybody running today. Greg and Kevin both made it to the end. P10 and 17, I think. Mark, Austin, and CJ, they all had the kind of rough race that you guys were seeing out there, getting caught up in the yellows. And then, of course, shout out to Black Horse Auto Transport, Oceanside Cleaners, our title sponsor for our team, Gun Barrel Coffee, and MF Racing Design, who provide a lot of the awesome schemes you see on track for us.
Absolutely fantastic day. Congratulations, Curtis, to P2 finish. We'll look forward to seeing you race the rest of the week.
Yep. Thanks, Jason. See you Saturday.
Absolutely. Cup Series race coming up for that guy. Last but not least, TJ, my man, the Bursk.
Whew. Yes, sir.
That was a lot of leading you did.
Yeah. Well, along with what Curtis said, man, on lap 30, it was I came in and took tires along with my teammates and a lot of other guys. And to be honest, I don't think that was the right move because there at the end, those guys that had the extra tire set, they ended up using it, and we were on older tires, so it definitely made things a lot more nerve-wracking at the end for me. I had to hold on with old tires, but I had pretty good pace. I like New Hampshire. Flat mile tracks are right up my alley. Kind of loose off and high speed. But yeah, unfortunately, I got into Joe there. I think it was a little bit of a net code. I don't really know. His line was a little bit different than mine, so that was just unfortunate. But I will take blame for that. So that was on me. But at the end there, that was some really good racing with Curtis Kelly. My adrenaline was definitely pumping. It was pretty tight there. And he was right. We both got loose coming off of 1 and 2 on that last overtime restart. So, that was good racing, I will say. But we brought it home P1, and that's what you're trying to do. So it worked out.
It sure did, and it seemed like this track was going to favor you. It did seem like Joe over 25 laps was able to get his his lap times consistent with yours. Where things started leveling off when you guys had a different lap time. So when you were on fresher tires and he was on older tires, about 25 laps in seemed to be the tire wear factor there. Was that kind of the fall off, or did you see it fall off a little bit before or after that?
I would say overall pace, I was pretty solid all around. I definitely, Joe's got really good long run speed. He's definitely shown that in this series time and time again. So it's going to be interesting to see what would happen there at the end. I think he probably would have pulled it off because he had that extra tire set. And I think the reason those other guys on fresher tires weren't able to pull it off, some of them just had damage, so their straightaway speed was not really up to par. So I think that's what it came down to. But long run speed, I was doing good. I don't want to give away too many secrets because we still got a Cup Series race coming up. But I don't know. I found a way to go pretty quick and not burn them up. So that was good. I like this track.
Yeah, definitely have to turn in and have that brake zone, get down into the gear the right way, and just kind of make it work. TJ, congratulations on the race win here at New Hampshire and in the truck series here. It's absolutely fantastic drive off, and we're definitely going to be seeing you here the rest of the week. Make sure that you give your shout outs out there, and we appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, finally got a win in the 24 Jesus Cares car. It's a good way to spread the word. But shout outs to Pub Table Racers, Brandon and Ken, Eric, CJ, all those guys. They do a great job, help me out big time. So yeah, those are shout outs. Thank you, Jason, for making this league awesome, and everyone else that races with us.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
Absolutely.
appreciate it, man.
You too. TJ Bursk wins it here at New Hampshire. And I actually got to talk to them. They were able to jump in here. So absolutely fantastic. Appreciate all of the guys over here. I've got to review footage. I've got to assess penalties, and I've got to do a whole bunch of stuff after the fact, and we'll update the points, and you guys will be able to see that here in 2 shakes of a tail feather. Appreciate all of you out there. Give us a like and follow on all the platforms. Thank you to all of our sponsors, FILHAV, Pub Table Racers, of course, Maximus Sports Cards, Pointers Motor Supplies, Kato's Glassworks, and to all of you out there, just absolutely thrilled to see you guys. Signature PCs, Signature Car Grading Authority, and of course, Signature Media, which is the true company that runs all of this. That is our LLC. So I appreciate each and every one of you out there. We are having fun. We're going to game. We're going to do all kinds of things. It's just going to be a good night. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate it. If I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good morning.